and I'm not recommending that you do that at all. Okay, yeah, so, great. Intro. Last week I wasn't able to release an episode. Sorry about that. I was on a little vacation. I went to Disney and most importantly Universal for the Harry Potter Experience World thing. We got to ride the train. That was super dope. I got to pick out my wand, or should I say my wand picked me. And Epcot for the only thing that anyone over 21 goes to Epcot for. Cultural experiences. I had a great time with Mickey and the rest of the cast, especially Jasmine. She's thick. And there was a game release recently with Disney characters in it. Some of you may know it. And if you somehow managed to pull yourself away from watching 45-minute cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts 3 long enough to watch this video, then I'm gonna let you in on a treat. This is Sora over Link by Yam Gaming. This mod changes Link's model into Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and the Barbarian set into Sora's costume. And then weird enough, on his head you have the option of having the Kingdom Hearts crown on there. I don't know if that's part of the game. The way the lighting hits his face, it just looks a little off, but that's okay, since you'd mostly be seeing him from the back most of the time, if you know what I'm saying. The outfit is also dyeable. I'm not too sure why you would want to do that. And I'm not about to start dyeing these outfits because then this series is going to turn into Link Does Cosplay. Wait, is this show series just an evolution of Link Does Cosplay? Nah, this is different. It's fine. It's fine. But the thing that just doesn't look right is Sora using weapons from Hyrule. So let's load a bunch of Kingdom Hearts weapons in here. This is the Kingdom Key over the Soldier's Broadsword by Y2K. This replaces the Soldier's Broadsword with the iconic Kingdom Key Keyblade. It functions exactly the same as regular Soldier's Broadsword and clips with the shield when it's sheathed. Not too crazy about that. But then there's also these 5 mods by Funi, who's apparently a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. The Starkeeper Keyblade over the Hero Sword, the No-Name Keyblade over the Rusty Sword, the Oblivion and Oathkeeper dual Keyblades over the Royal Broadsword and Royal Guard Sword, the Soul Eater over the One-Hit Obliterator, very fitting, and the Ultima weapon over the Master Sword. These mods change the aforementioned weapons into weapons from the Kingdom Hearts series. I think it's really neat having the Soul Eater over the One-Hit Obliterator. I haven't played the game, but from what I've read up, that makes a lot of sense. And while my knowledge and playtime in Kingdom Hearts isn't too great, I have played a lot of Final Fantasy. And if I know anything about Ultima weapons, those are a lot better than the measly 30-powered Master Sword. Lol. I wrote lol on the script. I really did. It really says LOL. And then I read it. I need some sleep. I really like how Funi decided to remove the sheaths for all of these weapons, making it so that they just kind of sit on your back. It's very immersive. The only thing that just feels a little off is I look at how beautiful and detailed all these weapons are, and it makes me realize how basically colored and modeled all of the original weapons in the game are. So I did some research and spoke to some people who are big fans of the Kingdom Hearts series and played all of them, including the 2.5 and the remixes, and all the weird ones that aren't in proper numerical order. And to that of my understanding, when Sora enters a new Disney world, his Keyblade gets a new keychain, and it has new abilities and looks completely different. So, someone came up with some concept art and an original weapon and made it a thing for Breath of the Wild. This is the Master Key by Ruka PML. This is a completely original weapon for Sora Link. When he enters the world of Hyrule, his Keyblade gets the Triforce keychain and takes on the form of the Master Key. The guard of the sword falls back over the hilt. The edge and the back have a nice light golden metal that stems from the shoulder to the tip. And if you look at the side with the Triforce, it kind of does resemble a key. Really beautiful design. Now I just wish that the Ultima Blade was over like the Lionel sword so that I could have both of them loaded at the same time. Still can't get enough Kingdom Hearts? Well, I'm out of Kingdom Hearts stuff. What about Final Fantasy stuff? That's kind of Kingdom Hearts stuff, right? This is the Cloud mod by Yam Gaming. This mod replaces Link and the Barbarian outfit into Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, and particularly Advent Children. This is based on his outfit from the movie, and it has physics, which is really dope. Also, the Claymore has been replaced with the Fusion Sword from the movie, but for some reason I don't have a motorcycle, which I would really like. But perhaps he prefers classic look from the Final Fantasy VII video game on PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation Classic if you were one of the 4 people who bought that, back when he was just a yellow, spiky-haired freak. Colonel Birdstrong made the Cloud Strife Soldier Armor an organics weapon. This goes over the Soldier's armor, so in theory I can have both of them loaded at the same time and just swap outfits. And I don't really like the organics weapon, because it was just another one of those random swords that you bought and then you replaced because something else had a better materia setup. So instead I'll use the original Buster Sword by Callum Mays. Now this is my Cloud. Weird shoulder pad with screws or whatever sticking out of it. The Buster Sword with 2 visible materia slots. It's just a little weird seeing his hair with physics. I'm normally used to it being like super stuck in place. And also just a nice little touch, attention to detail, because this outfit is over the soldier's armor. There's that additional metal clink-clacks that I hear, and I really like that. Maybe that's not enough Square Enix for you, or Square, or Squaresoft, depending on which game we're talking about. Well, here's Final Fantasy X Mini Weapons Pack by Donnie V. This has the Celestial weapons for Titus, Orin, however you say his name, and also Lulu's Cactuar. I don't know, Final Fantasy names are weird. These go over the Moonlight Scimitar, the Edge of Duality, and the Trilazal Boomerang. But wait, there's also Orin's Sword from Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Fantasy X by Sonic Brawler Mizumi. Hey buddy, how's the Let's Go lock coming along? He probably won't see this video, it's fine. This adds Orin's Sword, particularly from Kingdom Hearts 2, over the Silver Longsword, and also the Sword of the Father over the Master Sword by Siren Brick. This brings the Regis Blade from Final Fantasy 15 over the Master Sword. And I'm just going to combine all these into one big mega pack for myself, and there we have it. Now we can be Cloud with a whole bunch of weapons from the Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts series. Nice. Now we just need to find a mod for the bike.